If we are dealing with cosmic realities, we should be able to be finding truths. And that was, you know, that first big vortex picture I gave you, that was, you know, part of that. And I spent quite a lot of time looking at the internal order of that whole picture, and when we're looking at this sevenfold structure, what's the internal relationships that are going on in there. And the book Biodynamics Decoded over there is that study, basically, of that. And the whole premise is, well, again, as I said earlier on, you know, everybody has to have an equation. There's this thing in science that I finally got, that, you know, we're allowed to make conjectures. One of the basis of science is, of course, we make up these big ideas and they're not proven. And so we call them conjectures. And they live as something until it is proven, as a theorem. And so I figured that's what I needed to call my thing. It was a conjecture, so that I was allowed to process this without it just being a fantasy, you see. And the conjecture is, part of the conjecture is that if we can establish these cosmic archetypal truths, we can then apply those truths and come up with further truths. And so this is one of those examples. That if all of this background information is a truth, then it should be able to show us chemistry. And I started doing this in 1996, the chemistry, and I would say it took quite a while, but at least the last 10 years, we've been running this. And I've got a few friends that I've given this to, Hugh Lovell being one of these people. And we're all convinced that the information coming out of this is truthful, correct. And so it's actually a proof of that basic conjecture. And so part of what we do in biodynamics is that we keep getting these truths that we've found and keep applying it. So we've got a problem, let's see how we can organise our information so we can come up with a truthful answer, a possibly truthful answer. So that's the game.